Hi everyone, David McDonald here from Vitality Fitness Calgary. Today we're going to talk to you a little bit about weight training and more specifically women in weight training. Very common question we get from a lot of women in our boot camp is, will increasing my weights make me bulky? Or will lifting weights make me bulky? Oftentimes, when we've been working with a client for a while and we notice that they are gaining strength, we'll encourage them to increase their weights, to challenge themselves more. Very common objection we'll get to that is, I don't want to increase my weights because I don't want to get bulky. So today we're going to dispel that myth, and we're going to dispel that myth for a couple reasons. So just to give you a short answer, will increasing my weights make me bulky? The answer is no, and there are a couple things that are going to determine whether that's a no. So first thing is hormones. So automatically, the majority of women are at a disadvantage with hormones. They have less testosterone, they have less growth hormone than men, which is why they have less muscle than men. So unless you're taking steroids or you're taking hormone replacements like growth hormone and testosterone, it's going to be very difficult for you to build muscle. So that's number one. The second thing is going to be nutrition. So if we have a healthy female who wants to build some muscle, she's going to be able to build some muscle if she's eating more calories than what she's burning. But if she's eating less calories than what she's burning, it's going to be next to impossible for her to build muscle and to get bulky. So a good analogy that I use with some of my female clients is, let's say you're building a house and you want to build a 4-story home and you've already built 2 stories. What are you going to need to build the 3rd and the 4th floor? You're going to need more building material. Okay, so the same analogy can be used for building muscle. Let's say that you have 120 pounds of muscle in your body and you want to get to 130. What are you going to need? You're going to need more material or more building material, which means you're going to need more calories from your nutrition. Mm-hmm. So the point I'm trying to make here is, if you're eating in a small calorie deficit, it can be very, very difficult for you to build muscle. It's next to impossible. It's impossible for guys to actually build muscle in a calorie deficit. Guys who have the hormonal advantage. So very, very important that if you're wanting to tone, you're wanting to lose body fat, you're not wanting to get bulky, you want to make sure that your nutrition is in check and that you're eating in a small calorie deficit. So the average woman, say that's 150 pounds, they would want to be starting at about 1,500 calories a day to lose weight. You always want to take your body weight times 10 if you're a woman. Okay, so those are 2 of the biggest reasons why it's going to be next to impossible for women to get bulky and build muscle, is if they have proper nutrition in a small calorie deficit and the fact that they're at a hormone disadvantage. You always want to make sure that you're incorporating weight training into your program for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's going to help you burn calories. Number 2, it's going to help you build strength. And number 3, it is going to help you maintain the muscle that you do have, which is going to help you maintain your metabolism. Okay? Now, when we start out weight training, so let's say the first 4 to 8 weeks, if you've never weight trained before, you're probably going to build some muscle. It's very common, but the only reason why that is because weight training is a new stimulus to your body that your body needs to adapt to, and it adapts to it by building some muscle. This is not an indefinite process. This happens at max 4 to 8 weeks. This will happen, and then after that, your body won't be building any more muscle. So I hope you guys got a lot out of that question, and I hope you guys got some more education from that. Again, 2 reasons why it's next to impossible for women to get bulky and build muscle is, number 1, hormones, and number 2, if they're eating in a calorie deficit and if they have good nutrition. I'm David McDonald from Vitality Fitness Calgary. Thanks for watching.